Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I want to welcome you to International Speech Day. My name is Aubrey Padmore. I'm an author, coach, mentor, trainer, publisher. A lot of different things happening in my world. First and foremost, I want to thank Simon for inviting me to be a part of this speaking engagement, for inviting me to be a part of the third installment of World Speech Day, a conversation that got started between him and I a couple of years ago, and he went ahead and executed. And it has moved 90 nations and more, and this year its focus is going to be on 100 nations. And for the first time this installment with my engagement, I decided I'm going to bring a couple of friends with me from the Caribbean. And so we all have been through so much. We've all been shut in, shut down, broke, busted, disgusted, frustrated on so many levels. And the question of whether or not humanity is at a crossroad is one for history to decide. From my sphere of interest and experience, I really want to say that I think that it is really at a crossroads, because for over 2,000 years we've been treating each other poorly in many different ways. And recently, a lot of folks came out and said, you know, enough is enough. We want equity across all platforms of engagement. So if we are on a journey together and we have different conversations, at some point we all are going to come to a crossroads and we're going to have to make a decision. And today, my decision is to continue on the journey that I started over 10 years ago. That is to maintain edutainment. I've never seen anyone anywhere in the world behave without the music. So today we from the Caribbean, you know, we always have a party, and we are kind people in many aspects because our lifestyle depends on it, number one, and number two, it's a natural part of our mystic value. So what we really need to do today is to look at how we're going to go forward. What decisions are we going to make to ensure that the crossroads, the problem is fixed? And when I look at a problem, I can't just say, well, part and parcel of life. I have to look at who are the players, what are their participation, and what is their interest. But more importantly, I have to say I'm going to apologize on behalf of the world for not really taking care of human capital in a way that we can. There's hate, there's greed, there's envy, there's anxiety, there's professional stupidity in so many different ways. But this does not apply to everyone on the planet. Many people are sitting in the background and wondering, how can I help make a change? How can I assist in making life better? And I'm one of those people who have had that calling on my life for so long, and I try to run away from it, but I can't. So when I look at life, I look outside the box of what is going on around me. And I remain steadfast in all storms where possible, because I understand that the 5 things that I just told you, hate, greed, envy, anxiety, and professional stupidity, are at play. And to solve that problem, you cannot become a part of the problem. You have to take a second look at your life, your value as human capital, and decide what you are going to do. Now, you're going to meet some other people from the Caribbean inside of this segment, and they are going to tell you their story a little bit, and they are going to bring some music, bring their life experience into the conversation, which is ultimately your responsibility as a person. It doesn't matter what race, creed, color, nationality, or spiritual origin you're from. Your responsibility is to assist. Your assistance is going to beckon you to be on purpose. Create a value system that you can engage other people that are of a value to both parties. Wherever there's a problem, the offer that is made has to be a value for both participants, or more. And the options, the same thing. You have to bring options into the room. The room includes all of us as a community. When we are at a crossroads as a singularity, or at a crossroads as a group, we need to find formulas to solve our problems. And we have built in side of our anatomy the opportunity to explore and to discover the formula in us to solve the problem. I'm going to introduce to you Kirk Brown from Barbados, where I'm from. He is an author, pendant, speaker, coach, entrepreneur, broadcaster, and also speaks 13 languages. And he has the formula inside of his song for this conversation. So let's eat, drink, be merry, and be mindful of each other in this life across all cultural engagements. Let's try to fix the world we live in to solve the problem of life and love and liberty in the pursuit of happiness. That solves the crossroad problem. Stay tuned. Here's Kirk Brown out of the island of Barbados.
Shake up the thing for me. Shake up the thing for me. Shake up the thing for me. Girl, you got the formula. The formula. Girl, you got the formula. The formula. I can see why you're popular. You're popular. Girl, you got the formula. Girl, you got the formula. Bust a wine for me now. Wine and stir the elixir. Take 2 pics for your Instagram with your perfect shape and figure. No other girl will take your man. Them can't wine like you. Them can't walk like you. Them can't walk like you. And you know it's true. Girl, you got the formula. The formula. Girl, you got the formula. The formula. I can see why you're popular. You're popular. Girl, you got the formula. Girl, you got the formula. Bust a wine for me now. Bust a wine for me now. Bust a wine for me now. Find a space and jam how you feel to. Wine and shake up the bam bam bam. Nobody could ever mistake you. Wine and shake up the bam bam bam. Them can't bend like you. Them can't mix and blend like you. Them can't like you. And you know it's true. Girl, you got the formula. The formula. Girl, you got the formula. The formula. I can see why you're popular. You're popular. Girl, you got the formula. Girl, you got the formula. Bust a wine for me now. Bust a wine for me now. Bust a wine for me now. Shake up the thing for me. 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 Girl, you got the formula. The formula. Girl, you got the formula. The formula. I can see why you're popular. You're popular. Girl, you got the formula. Girl, you got the formula. Bust a wine for me now. Bust a wine for me now. Bust a wine for me now.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fire. I see it in you, so we're gonna walk it out. Ooh, about this. We're gonna walk it out. Ooh, about this. And I rise like the day. I rise unafraid. I rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. and we'll do it 1,000 times.
When you hear the word uplift, what do you think of? When you hear the word support, just what do you think that means? When you hear the term being your brother's or your sister's keeper, what do you think that entails? For me, when I hear uplift, I think of 3 other words: to inspire, to improve, and to encourage. When I hear support, I think of the village days. You know, back then when one household suffered and had a lack or was at a disadvantage, we as a community would come forward and lend a helping hand, because we always understood that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. When we think of being your brother's or your sister's keeper, when I hear that, I simply think of saying, hi, how you doing? How you've been? Stopping a person and asking them those simple questions can make their day, can just put them in a whole different mindset. But you see, the problem is, we as a people are so caught up trying to create this perfect life that we forget what it's like to be human. And we criticize each other and we bring each other down too much. We have been so caught up. And the way the world is right now, it just shows us that we really need to get back to these past times. You see, the earth needs healing. We are all a part of the earth, so we in turn need healing too. Yes, we were born individually, but we were not born in a world alone. We were born with other individuals. We really need each other. That's all we really need. Take a leaf from the animal's book. Understand how they live, how they look out for each other. We need to create healthier, non-judgmental avenues for each other to vent, to talk about our problems, instead of being so critical and comparing you to Tom, Dick, and Harry. Just try a little compassion, a little understanding, because everybody's tolerance level is different. Find out what that person needs to escape, to be in that frame of mind to make better decisions, better judgments in situations. It's not always about what you can give tangibly. It ain't all about money. And especially with the way how the world is set up right now too, money ain't gonna do nothing. We need to be supportive. We really, really do. Small, simple steps like these can really, really help reduce the continuous rise in suicides and mental health issues like depression and anxiety. So, the next time a person comes to you and says, I need some help, I want to talk to you, don't look at them and say, man, somebody always going worse than you. Count your blessings. A person doesn't need to hear that all the time. Sometimes they just need a personalized push in the right direction to help them create a better life for themselves. Not everybody wants handouts. So please remember, depression has no face. Keep safe, keep strong, and spread some life.
Greetings. My name is Jacqueline Bartlett. I am a dancer. I'm the piece of the puzzle that fit into the universe as a dancer. I am here to discuss humanity at a crossroad. So today, humanity at a crossroad. Humans, humanity, crossroad. We all stuck. Well, most of us, we are all stuck. For me, I cannot make a plan for tomorrow because the way that I work and who I deal with, I cannot make a plan because the next day I am at home. I am home, I make a plan for my students, then I cannot execute it because I'm at home. My plans went. So this crossroad we are at, nobody knows what is really going on, but we are still trying to hold on to the human side, the love, the humanity, the compassion we have for people that we're losing and people that just leaving this earth. But we're still trying to focus on we're going to be okay. How? We don't know, but we are hoping, praying, or even some people are seeing it as everything is going to be okay. So this crossroad that humanity is at this moment, some of us don't want to go any further. Some of us just stop. We're going to live for today. We're going to just go with the flow. We don't know which direction to go in. So, and then for some of us, we're still making up big dreams, or we're still following that dream that we know that is still there for us, but how are we gonna get there, we don't know as yet. So we are holding on to that dream. I am one of those that I'm holding on to my dream. I'm praying. Okay, so let's say I'm destined to go where I see, and I am not gonna give up on my dream. But right now at this crossroad, it's giving me time to focus, to just focus on where that dream can go, and when I do get there, I'm prepared for it. So I'm going to use this crossroad. I'm going to still send the love out to people, pray for people that don't know where to go, who's in all of this desperate, so depressing, and people losing their jobs, people committing suicide, people just not sure, because where's the faith? Where's the future? What is happening? So for this, let's give thanks for life and pray that we can figure out which roads to take as we move forward.
Open my eyes to things I've never seen. You open my heart to love. You open my soul to feelings I've never knew. You showed me love. You showed me peace. My life is now an open book. I see and I hear the truth. My past became memories of joy. The pain I felt I now forget. The mysteries are oh so clear. My fantasies I can make real. The magic I feel within me. Things I've never seen. You open my heart to love. You open my soul to feelings I've never knew. You showed me love. You showed me peace. I want to share it all with you. I want to be that one that is true. Let me shout out your name from the top of the highest mountain, proclaiming my love for you. Open my eyes to things I've never seen. You open my heart to love. You open my soul to feelings I've never knew. You show
showed me love. You showed me peace. This love is all I've ever wanted. No explaining the feelings it brings. We made no promises, only dreams, dreams of me and you, dreams of me and you, dreams of me and you. Open my eyes to things I've never seen. You open my heart to love. You open my soul to feelings I've never knew. You showed me love. You showed me peace.
Welcome to International Speech Day 2021 with the theme, Humanity is at a Crossroads. Greetings, my name is Ingrid Holder from the beautiful island of Barbados in the Caribbean from the company Livewire Entertainment. I'm an artist manager, booking agent, and so much more. My concept this year for Humanity at a Crossroads is mental health. Mental health, for many people, they don't take it seriously, and it encompasses such things as anxiety, schizophrenia, suicidal thoughts, Alzheimer's, and so much more. Humanity is at a crossroads. One such crossroad is mental health. With the current pandemic, such things as anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts, and stress can cause mental health. And we as a people need to take mental health more seriously. Speaking of mental health and stress, I recently had my own experience on January 19th where I had a seizure and went into a coma for 2 days. Luckily and thankfully, I'm back. And I want to obviously encourage people when you have persons in your family and you see them in a depressive state, it's always good to talk to them, find out what's wrong, see if you can help their stress factors and encourage them along the way. Mental health is a very serious illness, and we as a people around the world need to take it more seriously. This is Ingrid Holder from the beautiful island of Barbados, Livewire Entertainment, and I am blessed to be back with you for International Speech Day 2021. Be blessed.
You are indeed blessed. Now we have a very special song from two of your team members, Leadpipe and Saddis. Take it away.
Helenas, yeah. Na 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 na. Yeah. Stutters me. Wow. Every blessing that we receive, yeah. Father, we thank you for them, for blessing me and my friends. Jano, is the talents buried in we, yeah. Father, we grateful for them. We give praises, amen. We bless up in hey, hey. They can't stop beating us. We stronger than ever. In it forever. We bless up in hey, hey. They can't stop beating us. We stronger than ever. And in it forever. Put up your hand and tell them that we don't fear bad mind. No, them can't stop the jumping up. We don't fear bad mind. Could I never stop the walking up? We don't fear bad mind. Them can't stop the jumping up. Could I never stop the walking up? Ha! All the people jamming with me, yeah. You shower your blessing on them, so no stressing for them. Hey, and the road and kicking a scene, yeah. Good vibes, be grateful for them. and we give praises, amen. We bless up in head, hey. Them can't stop me, nana. Be stronger than ever, and in it forever.
We bless up in head, hey. They can't stop me, nana. Be stronger than ever, in it forever.
And tell them that we don't fear bad mind. No, them can't stop me jumping up. We don't fear bad mind.
Could I never stop the walking up?
We don't fear bad mind.
Them can't stop the jumping up. Could I never stop the walking up?
If you carry grudges in your heart, well, just let it go. I'm telling you, let it go. I'm begging you, let it go.
See all of that jealousy inside there, well, let it go. I'm telling you, let it go. I'm begging you, let it go. LMS, yeah.
Na 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 na. Yeah.
Wow.
Every blessing that we receive, yeah. Father, we thank you for them, for blessing me and my friends.
Jano, is the talents buried in we, yeah. Father, we grateful for them. We give praises, amen. We bless up in head,